real quick, just to catch people up on what's going on. That project, the F.
Yeah.
The Cuff?
The F album.
The F album, yeah. The reason why that album came out the way it did was because you lost the original project?
Not necessarily.
Clarify the story for those that don't know.
So, like, basically I was working on a whole bunch of music for like 6 months. And then I went to Miami with a couple of hard drives, my laptop. The first day out in Miami, the car gets robbed on Miami Beach.
What?
Everything gets stolen from the car.
Can you like all right, you get to Miami the first day?
First day.
Well,
like we hadn't checked into the hotel yet. Like to waste time because we got there early.
Okay.
And we couldn't check in till like 3. To waste time, we went to Miami Beach. I've been going to Miami for 19 years. It's like a second home. So I never felt like
that would happen.
I never felt that would happen.
Question, why'd you bring all the music with you?
Well, I travel with my laptop.
Okay.
And then I brought one hard drive and like a thumb drive.
Okay.
So it wasn't like, I still had a couple big hard drives at the crib, but like, you know, whenever I'm working on music, that stuff stays on the laptop and a thumb drive.
Okay.
Whenever I'm working, as soon as a project's done, that's when I move it to a bigger hard drive that stays at the crib. But I hadn't done that yet. It was foolish. I'm happy that this happened because it's
lesson learned.
Lesson learned. So basically, I lost all the sessions. Now it just so happens that the night before I went to Miami, I made the album to play in the car. So that album was still in the player in the car.
Yo,
the CD chamber.
That's crazy.
So I still had it like as a.
It was a rough version though.
The MP3s. It was like 90. It was almost done. It was
okay.
90% done. I'm trying to write songs about feelings. I'm sick of rap songs where all they talk about is how dope they can rap. If you're rapping,
or money or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. If you're making money and you got it like that and you're rapping about those experiences, I'm fine with that. But it's just these records about nothing. Mm-hmm. It's like it's about nothing. It's like you keep telling me how dope you rap. If I know you rap dope. If you rap dope, you rap dope. Like write about something. Mm-hmm. Like write about a feeling. Tell me an experience. Like, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like every record is about something. It's really just like these B rappers that are just come on, dog. Like every single song is about you smoking with your boys, you and that. Like we get it. You smoke good, you eat good. We get it. Like rap about something else. Like, and that's what I'm trying to do, and still make it dope. Like, cause a lot of times you'll have rappers that make these like a concept record or whatever, and it's corny. It's like, all right, you took it somewhere else. Like I don't even want to hear that. I'm trying to make it where it's like, it's dope, but it's also about something.
Old Man Angst. I think that's the record that people listen to.
Yeah.
And they're like, something's wrong with Shirt.
Yeah.
He's in the four-corner room losing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's on Prodigy stage 5.
Yeah, he was doing Prodigy before he got locked up. You know what I mean?
Staring at candles.
Yeah.
My dad can't hear that record. Like I played 10 seconds of that record. He was like, yo, I'm out of here. He's like, what do you do?
You play records for your family members?
My pop is a big fan of mine, yeah.
Yo, I do not play.
Hold up, so your dad didn't co-sign that track?
That track, no. Maybe
what
now.
What was that upsetting him about that track?
The first 10 seconds. I put it on. He was like, what the?
F
and he was just like, yo, how can you do that? And I'm like, Dad, I tried to explain it.
Did he even get into the part where you were talking about your kids and?
Not even.
Because when that happened, I was like,
lying. It was 10 seconds into the verse.
The cowboy line was when I was like, all right, we're getting really crazy right now. We're taking it to a whole level.
If you're listening right now, 90.3 The Core, Goodfella Radio Show. We're live with your boy T-Shirt. I'm QS. I'm Justin D Live. We're talking about Old Man Angst. There's a visual for it on video.
Yeah. That's how it was introduced.
Yeah. And just so the people that are out there during the break, check it out. You can know what we're talking about.
You just write Angst and Shirt in YouTube, and it's the first thing that comes up.
The one thing, like, I just want you to say, but I want you to explain the record. We already kind of talked about it offhand, but I want you to explain to it so, like, when people get this, when people see this later, they'll be like, oh, I get it. Like, Shirt, it doesn't want to kill himself.
Not at all, man. I feel great. Like, not at all. It's the exact opposite. Yeah. That record, really, it sounds so silly when I tell people this. There's a scene in Home Alone. As funny as that sounds. Home Alone in New York. There's a scene where Macaulay Culkin's like walking down the street and you see this homeless man and he's like cursing under his breath.
Okay.
And so I took, like, that exists in New York. Like, if you're from New York, you'll walk down the street and there'll be dudes that are just very angry with the world.
Absolutely.
And so I wanted, plus, you know, this is kind of tough too, but like, it also stemmed from like a conversation that I had with my dad, who at times could be angry too. I'm sure that we can all relate to that type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just about somebody that's like had the world come down on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing's good in their life. They're unhappy. And I don't know, for some reason, like that music, it took that out of me. Like, I wanted that to come out. I wanted that to exist. I don't know.
One thing I wanted to ask you, I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you about in any social network or in person, was the Ode to Raekwon joint you did.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? And he hit you back and loved it, right?
Yeah, he loved it. He tweeted about it. He retweeted about it. Yeah, it was dope. That just came from, again, like I heard the music. The music to me felt very classic. It felt very like, okay, I need to put a serious flow on this. And when I think about flows, when I think about like the way you word something, I think about Raekwon. He's one of my favorites. So
well, it's like a conversation.
Yeah.
The whole time with Raekwon, it's like
exactly.
He's talking to you, you're having a story. Like, you feel like you can respond at any
right, and
moment.
the way he says things, the way he'll put a new word on something, but you'll know instantly what he's talking about, like that type of. So the name, like, a lot of times now, the name, like, I don't have the name till the night before it drops. Like, I'll write the record, and then, like, I'll talk to this guy. For those that don't see it, I'm talking to my boy A's Rock. He's in the house right now, too. I'll talk to this guy, and I'll be like, yo, what am I going to call this thing? And now he knows. He's like, dog, like, it'll come to you. Like, it'll come to me, to me like an hour before. So, you know, I say that in the record.
Really?
Yeah, I say that in the record. So
I would have thought you...
That's such a crazy process to coming up for the title of your record.
Yeah.
I think you're downplaying how weird that is. Is
that weird?
Yeah, it's not a usual thing for me speaking to rappers, for me doing rap for so long, being around rap for so long. It's usually either a line in a verse that makes the title, the hook makes the title. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or listening to the beat beforehand makes the title. Never have I heard I wrote the whole song and then came up with the title.
That's mostly what it is. Every now and then it'll be the opposite. Like, every now and then I'll come up with like a cool word or a cool phrase and be like, all right, I have to write a song about that. But most of the time now, the songs get written and I don't have the perfect phrase for it yet. Like, I don't have the perfect word. And then, like, usually the pressure of like having to release a project or release that record, like, it'll just make it happen and it'll come to me. Like, the album name, that wasn't the album name until like literally like 2 days before. And then it made, like, what's so sick is that a lot of things right now are happening naturally, which makes me feel amazing.
My favorite kinds of parties is house parties with down shorties, but shit changed, niggas don't come around hardly. Motherfuckers got jobs and rents due, and if it ain't about bucks, they don't give multiple fucks. I fucks with you, but I'm